All right, tonight we're at the West Shore Grand Hotel for the second annual C.O.P.S Blue Hope Gala. This evening is all about honoring law enforcement officers who paid the ultimate sacrifice, being killed in the line of duty while protecting our communities. Here's my story. The West Central Florida Concerns of Police Survivors, also known as C.O.P.S, held their second annual gala to raise money to offer emotional and financial support to families and co-workers to law enforcement officers who died in the line of duty. There was such great anticipation about tonight's event.
The work is definitely hard, but it's also worth it when it's all said and done and we come here and see all the people that are willing to support the survivors.
Once again, the team at Fox 13 stepped up in being one of the key sponsors to support this great cause.
There is no better organization to support than an organization that helps lift up family members and co-workers who have lost a loved one in the line of duty. And this organization does that and so much more.
Everybody needs help. And that's where organizations like C.O.P.S and others all get together and try to figure out what we can do to help, because help is always needed and always part of their life from there on.
Between my father-in-law, my best friend, all of whom are cops, hate hearing a routine traffic stop. There's no such thing. And I think once you really understand the kind of risks that they're taking to keep us safe each and every night, it warms my heart that we have this kind of support here, and I will always be here to support it.
I can't say enough about Fox 13 and Fox Nation, number one, because this is the second year. The fact that they came back and they are a big sponsor again, I mean, it really, I'm getting chills even as I'm telling you this, and it really brings tears to my eyes that they want to support us that way.
You know what was amazing was seeing so many of the top community leaders come out to support the importance of tonight's event.
This is such a meaningful, special organization that has the backs of those law enforcement families whose loved ones have given everything to us.
Obviously, the family member is the one who deals with the most traumatic response of losing a loved one, but it's the officers. It's the officers who respond on scene. It's the officers who are on the same squad as their fellow officer who was killed in the line of duty.
C.O.P.S is so important because of the support they provide to our law enforcement survivors and family member survivors. It's a unique organization that provides something that no one else does.
Well, for the last 18 years, I have been a critical incident attorney for the Suncoast and Florida Police Benevolent Associations, and I see firsthand the incidents that officers are involved in and the importance of supporting them and their families.
We need more organizations like C.O.P.S and others to step up and help families, like that we've heard tonight, partners and family members, siblings, to be able to meet their needs and be able to help their emotions and give them some sense of hope going forward in life.
You know, for families of the officers killed in the line of duty, the support they get from C.O.P.S was critical to getting them through the trauma of their loss.
The people that are kind of left in the background, they're the ones that seem to be like really to this day, just been gone 13 years and there's still a lot of suffering going on. And this organization is bringing light to that. It's bringing them resources to bring them somewhere where they know that they can talk about it and that they're not alone. There's so many that are feeling that.
The widows and the children, they're the most important thing to us. And when I see them glow at our Christmas parties and things like that, it really gives us fulfillment in knowing that we were in the same boat, but we're out there helping them, though. That's the main thing.
Having a gala every year, it helps us to fundraise and have funds to help other families that may be coming into our group in the future.
This evening's powerful performances included national recording artist, the amazing Dave Bray USA, and keynote messages from Susie Lopez and Susie Sawyer.
We brought to the surface that you're not ever going to move on if you don't come to terms with it. And the more support you get from your agency, the better it will be.
I've worked with Concerns of Police Survivors for almost 10 years. I wrote a song called Last Call in 2016, and that song literally went viral through the law enforcement community because it gave the final words of a fallen law enforcement officer back to the people that never got it.
We support law enforcement because the partnerships are absolutely the most important things that we have. the thorough investigations that these law enforcement officers do, they put their lives on the line for us every single day. So we owe them the support that they deserve.
You know, new and existing supporters were so touched about the moving power of tonight's venue.
We need to bring attention to the people that are left behind from our brave people in the first responders. That, we have to make sure that we're supporting the families that are left behind.
Being in the industry myself, I know how it affects people, and they need the money for these events to keep going on, because it's a family. It's always a family.
It's been really touching to see how much goes into protecting our community. So it's been exciting to be a part of this and see the men and women behind our law enforcement.
I just feel like we don't do enough as a community, and I think with our business, we definitely want to do a lot more, and it's been a lot.
It's very important to me, and I'm excited to be here again. I was at the event last year, and it was so wonderful, and to support the families, that's what it's all about.
Through this gala and the help from the community, we are indeed able to help survivors rebuild their shattered lives.
Thank you for supporting concerns of police survivors. God bless.
I got to thank everybody for the tremendous support the C.O.P.S is receiving from the whole nation. It was a tough time to get it there, but finally everybody nationwide is realizing this organization of concerns of police survivors is a winner. We do great work, and the survivors are the reasons there's so many miracles happening.
I just want to thank everybody once again for helping us again the second year. You know, I pray, my biggest prayer is that we can continue this and continue raising the awareness and the support and funds to help survivors continue to rebuild their shattered lives.
Wow, what an emotional and memorable evening as we honored heroes who made the ultimate sacrifice. From the second annual C.O.P.S Blue Hope Gala, for Good Life Tampa Bay on MOR TV, I'm H John Mejia. Hey, for more information, go to their website at westcentralflcops.org. That's westcentralflcops.org.